Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. This is for September. So, this will be separated into categories. We have general, love, and then spiritual reading. Excuse me. So, for your general reading, we have mystic, delusional rapport with the divine. It's actually in reverse. And then we have attachment and envy. Okay. Obstacles, which is the Five of Wands in this deck. Wisdom, which is the Hierophant. And Two of Cups, which is spiritual union in this deck. Okay, Sagittarius. You have attachment to... I want to say it's a person. But since this is general, it may be a job. It may be like who you used to be. It's something like where you get older and you have to adjust to who you are now. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like an adjustment period. So don't envy the past. Don't envy somebody else's life. This is just about enjoying your own life, your own situation, your own everything. This is like owning that energy for yourself. Yeah, because it's like you've been doing the same thing or having the same job or being around the same people. And it's like you need a change. Like a change in what are constants in your life. But we'll see. We have the Magician, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, King of Swords, the Star, the Devil, Six of Wands, Palace of Cups only in this deck, and the Chariot. You have the Eight of Wands in the bottom. Yeah. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, lots of thoughts. Okay, this is what's interesting about this month I'm seeing, Sagittarius. You have a lot of conflicting thoughts. And it feels like who you used to be versus who you are now. So that sense of logic, that sense of how you used to do things, it seems to be changing this month. You really start to see a difference. This is a healing month for you, so this is really good. It feels like reconciliation, not with a person, but with situations and mindsets in your life. It's like realizing, Sagittarius, that you're the only one that you have in a lot of aspects, right? So if you want to change, if you want to get through hardships, you're the one that has to kind of mold that together. You're the one that has to use that knowledge. And being hard-headed or being closed off or being oppressive to yourself or others doesn't really help that. It's kind of inhumane to yourself and others to not allow them or you to grow. And that's what I see here. I see you like realizing this month that that's something that needs to be healed within you or in your environment. Yeah, you're looking at the big picture. I feel like life is just harder than it normally is. It's one of them things where you're doing the same things, but things just seem harder or more difficult than they usually are. Things are not as easy or easygoing, and I don't feel like you're doing anything differently. You're using the same tools in the same situations you always have been, but things are just different. Yeah. It's like the illusion of what was is passing by. And you have to reassess how you used to do things or a job that you have that may just not be the one you want anymore, or it's too much responsibility and you're burnt out from what it is that you do, and nothing's the matter with that. So you're trying to find happiness and success in probably doing something else, but also looking at the bigger picture because you have responsibilities and you have bills to pay. But mentally, you just want to get out of your head, you know. You want things to be a little bit easier. I'm seeing a little things to be a little more in the flow for you as you get older, as you're changing. Yeah. So I see that there's a problem with you um, needing to let go of the past because there's status in there. And this is another thing about when you're older too, you feel like you should be in a certain space. And to go backwards, it almost feels like you're taking steps back instead of forward. So I feel like you're dealing with that right now. Yeah, you're dealing with that and your self-esteem and your confidence level. It's like you're learning how to accept the situations as they are. Yeah. It's more important for you to heal, Sagittarius. It's more important for you to get better. It's more important for you to have more opportunities and be happy. Yeah. I see you being obsessed with your happiness. Obsessed with what you see stability is, where you see home, where you see comfort as, what you see as your best situation. I feel like that is what's driving you. With the Seven of Wands, you're willing to fight and put in the hard work for that, right? But I see that there is some worry about stability and money issues. Okay. Be sure to surround yourself with like-minded individuals that will be very supportive of you. And I feel like you do know some people of that nature that you may need to contact again. It almost feels like there's somebody, or it could be multiple people, Sagittarius, that you know that you may have cut off in the past due to past feelings about things. But I feel like they will really help you move forward. You know, it's a good idea to invest your energy in those friendships or that communication to help you when you get down. Okay. I see you needing to budget as well in the transition. Yeah, I see you getting support from someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Like a cheering section, like a personal cheering section, as you're making the steps to move forward. And I feel like this person is very supportive of you. Make sure that you remember why you're doing this. You remember why you want better for yourself. I feel like you need to remember that because there's a lot of deep thinking. There's a lot of contemplation to get your willpower on track so you can do what it is that you need to do. And I feel like that's what this person can help you with. Yeah, let me just say a little bit about this person, Sagittarius. This is a person who kind of either gave up on the relationship or just was like, this is how me and Sagittarius are, and I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? I do feel like they kind of wonder, like, what happened or why you don't connect with them anymore or why you don't like them or whatever it is. But I feel like when you start to open up to this person, they're going to open up to you very quickly and very fast. You know, I feel like this person is very brave and wanting this connection with you and wanting to be friends or in a deeper relationship, whatever you want to call it. Okay? All right, let's get into your love energy. right, Sagittarius, this is your love reading. So we have Destroyer. Releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. Unrequited love. It's safe for you to love. Darkest fears. Take the lead and reach out. So 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Face the music that something is done. You are in a relationship or holding on to a person that is not good for you. They don't love you the same way that you love them back. Okay? And it's okay for you to want more for yourself. It's okay for you to release this and hope and pray and expect more from someone else. Okay? All right. Alright, Sagittarius. Palace of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Swords. Empress. Four of Coins. 7 of Pentacles. Judgment. 5 of Coins. 9 of Swords. I was going to say 7, but it's not. And 9 of Coins. Yep. It's time to focus on yourself when it comes to love. You're holding on to something. It's time to let go. I see that you have really, it's like you really tried to make this work, and you've had several like ups and downs and roundabouts with whoever this is. It's time for a change in your environment. I feel like that's what the universe is asking you, like asking you to face your fears, have an aha moment, and let this go. Remove yourself from the situation. You know, I feel like you can have these ups and downs with new people and try to find something better. That's definitely what I'm seeing just in the first row. So, yeah, this is about taking care of yourself. And I feel like it's interesting, though, because you may have a hard time moving away from this person. I feel like the more you do it or the longer it goes, the easier it is to release this. You just need to take like the initial step. I feel like this person holds on to you, like they contact you or they call you because they don't want to let you go because of the stability, but you're not being nurtured. And the whole point is for you to get more nurturing in a relationship and not just be in one just to be in one, because you're investing a lot of time and energy for just hardships. And it's like you're finally seeing that. It's just hardship after hardship after hardship. So you're choosing yourself. I would say choose yourself. Choose a situation that's nurturing, that you can actually get something out of. I feel like this person's going to feel abandoned. I feel like they're going to feel like you're releasing them or letting them go. I do feel like this person's going to try to get you back. I do. Yeah. You're starting to see that there is no new beginning. As much as you want a new beginning and for things to be great, there isn't one in the future. You're definitely starting to see that. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. This person holds on to you for stability reasons. It's like every time you leave or distance yourself, they want to attach themselves more to you. They want to feel bad. They want to have regrets every time you pull away. The hardest part is you thinking that you're not going to find love or connection outside of them, which is not true. Okay? So, Death, Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. I asked a very specific question. I wanted to know about your future after this. So, I feel like this situation or breaking free from this situation is like the rebirth you needed. It's not fair to you. It's not fair. The whole situation is not fair from what it is that I'm seeing, okay? You're not being treated right. It's not equal in any way. Which is why you need a rebirth or a disconnect from this so you can start over again or try to find a more satisfying love relationship. It's interesting because it's like this person knows they messed up and they want to, like, now they want to put in the work. Now they want to work hard. But I feel like it's more about you transitioning out of this. You know, I feel like you're transitioning out of this situation, getting on board with what is right for you. Yeah, you're focused on like what was wrong in the past so you can move forward instead of what you missed about this person, you know, which we tend to do sometimes. Yeah, they're going to have a lot to say to get you back. And it's up to you whether you accept it. That's what I see. I see them just trying to win you back. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. We'll move to your spiritual reading, okay? Alright, Sagittarius, this is your spiritual reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you for the month of September. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have umbrella, shears, mice, and clouds. So you've been living a certain way, and I feel like how things were are changing. You're cutting a lot of things out of your life that you just don't need anymore. Like they're not a part of your truth, your honest truth, the way that your life is moving forward, your best case scenario, you know. I feel like there's a lot of things you have to deal with, a lot of nagging issues or lingering issues that you're gonna have to cut out, and it can get a little bit confusing because of this. But you are protected and you will be successful. The hardest part is the finality of it all. Miracle, recovery, and workaholic. Yeah, I feel like you have a big heart and a lot of belief in people and situations sometimes when you shouldn't. And you're starting to understand that. You have to have boundaries and you have to see clearly. You know, you can have faith, but sometimes that faith in certain people or situations don't have footing in your life anymore. So I feel like now you're working on speaking your mind and like painting a picture of the future that you would want for yourself. So we have 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Moon. It's almost like you were waiting on something to come or investing your time in something that did not come to you or did not invest in you properly. And it left you a little confused about your life and things maybe not making sense or connecting or wondering why your spirit guides aren't hearing you or God isn't hearing you. But you are being heard. So stop trying to fix. It's honestly, Sagittarius, this is like stop trying to fix things that aren't fixable at this point, right? You're spending all this time trying to balance and trying to make things work, or instead of balancing like what your needs are, you know? You're trying to make things work that just aren't working. Square peg in a round hole type of situation. Yeah. So it's about finding like-minded individuals and friends and family members that make you happy, making better choices based on your happiness or based on what you would like to do, you know, versus what you feel like you should do or what has been a habit. And a lot of deep thinking about your truth, and then not being afraid to speak that truth or make that truth, turn that truth into action. Okay, so you are leaving a lot of things behind, especially a relationship that probably keeps coming in and out of your life. That comes out again. All right, Sagittarius, I love you, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.